funeral arrangements are set for the Grayson County inmate shot by deputies on Thursday. It's not just adults who lie about their ages. Kids do it too. But listen up, little ones. Doctors say a brain scan can bust you because it never lies. This is the reason hundreds of people have packed Riverbend Nature Center for Bug Fest. They say good nutritional choices start at home. Unfortunately, not all kids learn to make good food choices there. That's why all schools in the district have this food guide to help steer students in the right direction. Another hot, dry weekend has come and gone in Texoma. Kevin Pichelli's up next to let us know if that trend will kind of continue into the work week.
From Texoma's news leader, local, in-depth, community. You're watching KFDX 3 News at 10 in high definition.
Child's play sparks trouble in Wichita Falls, and tonight a juvenile faces charges in connection with a Friday night house fire. Around 7:15 last night, fire crews rushed to this house on 400 Cliff Street to battle a blaze. Now, officials say flames destroyed the vacant house, but more than an hour after putting out that fire, officials say the fire marshal's office say the juvenile who was seen playing near the house before flames sparked was arrested and charged with arson. Now, that case remains under investigation. Better Business Bureau of North Central Texas is putting out a warning tonight. They say consumers and businesses are getting phone calls about winning a sweepstakes. But instead of the calls coming from the BBB, David Gonzalez found out they're actually coming from crooks. Just before 4 this afternoon, severe weather literally blew through Wichita Falls and other parts of Texoma. Now, that storm brought strong winds into the area, as you hear, and those winds came ahead of a front that's responsible for doing a lot of damage in a short amount of time. Wichita Falls police received numerous reports of transformer fires, wires down, and traffic hazards from things being blown into the roadways. But is the worst of the weather behind us now? Kevin Pichelli joins us now to let us know. Comanche County Sheriff's investigators hope to confirm next week the identity of an apparent suicide victim. Now, according to Sheriff Kenny Stradley, a body was found yesterday afternoon in the Wichita Mountains Wildlife Refuge. It was discovered adjacent to a truck in a parking lot, and the sheriff says that truck is registered to Bellevue City Manager Marlon Anderson. Now, earlier this week, Anderson was arrested and bonded out of the Clay County Jail for allegedly sexually assaulting a 3-year-old girl last November. Police also believe Anderson sexually assaulted the little girl's mother when she was a child. Comanche County investigators have not confirmed if the suicide victim is Anderson. They expect an autopsy results to positively ID the body. Now, Libby's mother says for years her daughter has been in and out of hospitals because of a blood disorder. Now, doctors believe she has another problem that's preventing her blood from clotting. Now, because of those issues, Libby doesn't really get out much, which is why her mother says she was so excited yesterday to go to Five Guys Burgers and Fries for lunch. But Libby tells us shortly after walking into the restaurant, something happened that made her lose her appetite. 11-year-old Libby Brooks does not like wearing a face mask in public. However, treatment for a rare blood disorder forces her to do so. And she says Thursday afternoon, an employee at Five Guys Burgers turned her mask into the center of attention.
I had my mask on, and I walked in, and a guy was holding his fingers up like an X, and he was, I was wondering what he was doing, and when we walked closer, he was holding his arms up like an X. And he was like, "You can't be in here because you're sick."
Libby says she was with her mentor, who told the employee she was not contagious, but it didn't help. She says she left and returned a short time later with her mother, who says the restaurant owner did apologize, but also made excuses.
They said that they were just making fun of it, and that's kind of what they do in that establishment. They goof around and they have fun.
Fun, Brooks says, came at her daughter's expense.
This is the first time she was saying, "I'm tired of being sick. I'm tired of this. I don't want to leave the house anymore with my mask if people are going to make fun of me."
Thursday night, Brooks's mother posted this picture on Facebook, along with what happened to Libby at Five Guys Burgers. Support poured in, with one comment even saying, "You know who else wears masks? Superheroes." Brooks says the support started lifting Libby's spirits. and she put on her John Cena Never Give Up t-shirt and headed to the Children's Miracle Network office to stuff 500 backpacks full of toys for sick kids.
This is her cause, and this is what she lives for, is to make children's in the hospital, their life better. And she said she's not going to let somebody get her down to where she's not supporting her cause.
I spoke with Bill Osterman, the owner of Five Guys Burgers and Fries. Now, he wouldn't talk on camera, but he did send this company statement saying it is unacceptable for any employee to make any customer feel bad or embarrassed. We want to apologize to Libby and her family and do all that we can to make this right. The owner called me about 30 minutes ago and says he met with Libby and her family for more than an hour earlier this afternoon. He says the Brooks family accepted the apology of Five Guys and the employee. Now, Osterman also says Five Guys is looking forward to partnering with the family and Libby's cause in the very near future. Healthcare.gov is where folks can go to get information about as well as sign up for healthcare coverage, but some say they had a major roadblock on that website while simply trying to register. Michelle Kilman was looking forward to signing up for health care on the government's website.
Without it, I mean, if I get sick or have to be in the hospital, I won't be covered. It's very detrimental because we never know what the future holds.
For Kilman and thousands of others across the country, accessing healthcare.gov was easier said than done.
This is the first glitch trying to log in. It's not working. What happened? Did you see anything I did wrong?
After several tries, Kilman made it to the section where she could select a security question. Problem was, there were no questions.
Definitely right here.
Community Health Care Center in Wichita Falls has 2 certified applications counselors who are trained to answer questions regarding health care plans through information on the government website. But when one of them tried to access it, they also had to play the waiting game, which made for a slow first enrollment day.
Just because of the technical problems, I've only talked to about 6. It's been only a handful.
But officials say once the glitches are gone, they expect to be very busy helping people find health care information and plans. Now, another big problem Wichita Falls residents encountered today involved finding help in this area. You see, although Community Health Care Center has 2 certified application counselors to help folks, when you search healthcare.gov for assistance, well, the center does not show up, but numerous sites in Oklahoma do. But officials hope things will be running a lot smoother tomorrow.
This is the reason hundreds of people have packed Riverbend Nature Center for Bug Fest. Now, of course, not everyone has a bug walking on them. I'm special, but hey, this is what it's all about. Oklahoma State University has 50 to 75 different species of bugs here for everybody to see. Some are big, some are small, and it's all for educational purposes. They want to let the public know that bugs have a good role in society and in the environment. Now, of course, if you'd like to come out, ouch! I'm sorry, it's kind of stabbing me here. If you'd like to come out, the doors are open until 9 o'clock tonight. Amount to get in, it's $5 for non-members, $4 for members. And guys, I got to tell you, my concentration is tested to the level because this thing is in my hair and it has little sticky things on it and it's just kind of stabbing me in the neck. So would you like to say goodbye to the public, huh? Yeah. He's saying hi, Doug and Gwen, and goodbye, Doug and Gwen.